Uh, Good afternoon all. My name is Anshif. Okay, I'm from the company called Unicare, who is the distributor of 3M here. Okay. What we are looking at today is level 4 PPE, okay, particularly the kits and the donning and doffing procedures. Okay. On the process of doing level 4, we will also cover level 3. Okay. So first we have to understand what is the difference between these two kits. What is the level 4? Sorry, what is the level 4 and level 3 kit difference? Okay. And before that, we need to know what is this level 4, 3, whatever you call it. Okay. So what is level 1, what is level 2, what is level 3 and 4. Okay. Now, all these are biosafety levels. Okay. There is an abbreviation which calls BSL. If you see the kit, this will also say BSL, right? Which is biosafety level. Okay. Now, all these are based on certain assumptions. And what is the assumptions? Now, for example, biosafety level 1, the assumption is everyone around you is healthy. Okay. What is the precaution that you need to take as PPEs? Standard. Yes, we don't take any precautions. Okay. The next level is level 2. Yeah. So, yeah. So the next level is level 2. Okay. So here the assumption is people around you are sick but not airborne. Okay. So what do you take as precaution? Yeah. Your normal mask, surgical mask. Okay. Now, level 3, the assumption is in a given population around you, people are having sick but airborne. Okay. So, what do you wear there? N95 what?
Respirator.
N95 respirator, not N95 mask. Okay. There is a clear difference between respirator and a mask. Okay. What is that?
The N95 is and
95%.
All these are features. Okay. The basic layman term, again this is a feature. The basic layman term is this protects you from the environment. Okay. The other one protects the environment from you. Like you cough, sneeze, this protects the environment from you, whoever is coughing and sneezing. This filters out, what you have said is right. Filters out, it gives a seal, complete seal. All those are fine. Those are added features. But the in layman term, this is the difference. Okay. Now, sorry. You get 2 kits, right? I was telling you, you are getting 2 kits. Okay. Now, this is level 3 kit. Okay. Kit comes like this, sealed with a label. Okay. Which is having an expiry and the components listed. Okay. Now, if you see here, it says level 3. Okay. And what are the level 3 kits? It has what all? Full coverall with the head cover. Okay. You have long boot cover. Okay. A goggle. There is 2 components which is required but not in the kit. What are those? No. N95 respirator. Okay. Although this is not in the kit, this is required to complete the full kit. Okay. Now, level 3 starts with this. Okay. Means a simple N95 respirator is also level 3. But a full kit is also level 3. So it starts with this and it can go till here. Now, one component which you can change and still make it level 3 is this or this. Okay. So for example, you change the full coverall with the head cover to a gown and then an N95 and a goggle or a face shield. It is again a level 3 PPE. Okay. Now, this is clear, right? Now, level 4, 2 components remain same, which is coverall, boot cover. Okay. 2 things changes. This changes, means this. No, this changes to a hood. Hood. Okay. There is a difference between hood and face shield. We'll come back to that. Okay. Now, the goggle changes to a hood. Okay. And the N95 respirator changes to a full papper. Okay. So instead of breathing through here, you will breathe through this or with the air supplied through this. Okay. Clear? Any doubts on the components? No? Okay. I'll keep it here, sorry. Okay. Now, we will have 4 checklists today, okay? So there is the first checklist, which is setting up of paper. So in that checklist, we make sure that all the items which is kept on the table is assembled, ready to use. Okay, that is the first checklist. Second checklist, as everything is ready, we'll don it. So we have a donning checklist. Okay. Once everything is donned, we have a doffing checklist. Okay, that is the third checklist. And the final checklist is a cleaning checklist, which we clean and decontaminate and keep. Okay. Now, first we will go ahead with setting up of paper checklist. Okay. Now, I need a trained observer, or we call them buddy, okay, who can read out and see whether what I am doing is right or not. Okay. Yes. So, okay. You can read from here. Okay. So there are some general instructions, and then we'll start with the steps. Okay. If one of you can join simultaneously, one can be, doing that as well. So we have one extra kit. Okay. So this you can take. Okay. One more thing. Whatever is consumable, how do you know which is consumable and which is reusable? Means which is disposable and which is reusable. How do you know that? Okay, in level 4, because this is level 4.
Which are reusable, the paper and the
okay.
battery.
So the easiest to remember, okay, anything which is hard plastic, okay, is reusables. What do I mean by hard plastics? These, this, okay, not this, not the outer cover, but the tube inside, okay. These are definitely hard plastics, except one exemption, which is this. This, although it is hard plastic, we'll discard it, okay. All these are disposables. These are soft plastics, these are disposables, okay. Again, this also, okay. This outer cover is also disposable, okay.
In the general instruction, each step to be clear, careful, followed in unhurried manner and ensuring avoidance of self-contamination.
Yeah.
Second step, shower at the end of the shift with the soap and water. Then third, ensure availability of 2 chairs labeled. Then identify to be used during loading and doffing of the way to be prevent cross-contamination. Then have sufficient hydration.
Okay, so first thing is do it very slowly, okay. Second thing is you have to have 2 chairs which is labeled as clean and dirty, okay. Then have sufficient hydration, which is very important, because once you don in and then goes out, in between you cannot use washrooms or you cannot have water, okay. It will take quite some time for you to do the whole process again. At the end of the shift, take a shower, okay. Yeah.
Okay. Setting up of the paper checklist. The first one is perform hand hygiene with the alcohol-based hand rub.
Yeah.
And allow hand to dry.
Okay. I'm just looking for the normal gloves. This is high risk, right?
Normal gloves.
Yeah. You can keep it there. Okay.
Then allow the hand to dry.
Yeah. We'll wait for the gloves, I think. There is double gloving here, okay? So we'll have a normal glove, okay, which is an inner glove, and then there is an outer glove. So the outer glove can be, or should be, not can be, should be a high risk glove, okay?
And then second setting, put on the gloves.
Yeah. And one more thing is, make sure that there is no watches, no pens, no ID cards whatsoever, which compromises the coveralls. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Next step.
Then the third is belt.
Okay.
Select an appropriate belt, appropriate for the working condition.
Okay.
Then install the belt by threading the end of the belt through the retaining salt of the.
Okay, so I will try to do it. Just check whether I am missing any points here. Okay. So what does this step say is you take an appropriate belt. Okay. Thread it through the retaining slots. So these are the retaining slots. You can see small cuts here, right? So pass it through. Okay, like this. Let me finish off, then I will come back. Now, the most important thing is this. This has to be faced inward, like this. Okay? So this facing inward, towards me. Okay? Let's see how does he assembled it. Other way. Okay. So we will have to reassemble it. Okay? So this has to be faced inward. This is very important. Okay? Okay. Yeah. Now, you have two accessories with the belt. You can use this as your base. Otherwise, it will be hard for you to. Keep that here and then you can use it. Okay. Okay. So you have two accessories with that. Okay. One is a lock. Okay. And the second one is a buckle. Okay. Now, if you see the lock, it has a curved side and a flat side, correct? Yes. Flat and curved side. Same here. One side which is curved and the other side which is flat. Okay. Now, the curved side should be faced downwards towards your palm. Okay. Flat side facing up. Okay. Now, this is very important because if you mess this up, when you try to, assemble the belt at the last step, you will not be able to do it. So you'll have to again take out everything. Okay. So first thing what you have to do is pass it through. There is two holes, right? Okay, here and here. So pass it through the down one, pull it all the way till the down, okay, till the mission. And then pass it through the other hole. Clear? Okay, that's why I said this way. Okay?
Down.
Yes. Bring it all the way till down. Yes. Wait. Let's use this as your base. So, what you have to do is, 1 second. You're getting this device, right? Keep it on the table. So it is more, less confusing for you. Okay? Keep it like this so that it is easy for you to play around. Ideally, you should be having a little bigger. Okay? Now, you remember I was telling flat side up, curve side down, right? Now, take this, pass it through the first slot, which is down one, pull it all the way down and pass it through the other one. Okay? Clear? Yeah. Now we have one more, right, which is the buckle. Yeah. You do the same thing, okay? So, curve side down, flat side up, okay? Again, through the first hole down, okay? Bring it somewhere around the middle and then pull it, okay? Yeah, that's okay. Now, once you have reached till now, till this point, try it if it is a fit. Now, if you see here, this is bigger, right? Yeah. So, do an approximation here, like adjust it a bit more, okay? And then if you feel that you need still a bit more tight, remove it, okay? Pull it a little more from here, that's it, okay? We'll wait for him. Okay, now you can take out and then pull a little more. Take it out, keep it on the table and then adjust it a bit more. Now you know approximately how much you need, right? Yeah. Now, the final step on the belt is to see how do we tackle this situation, the tail situation, right? Yeah. So what do you do is take it out, keep it on the table. The excess has to be threaded back through the same retaining slots. Here. Okay? That's how you secure it. Now it will be a clean fit. Okay. Clear? Now I know that first time it will be a little long or lengthier process for you, but then if you give me this straight up, I can do it in probably 1 or 2 minutes max. Okay? But the more I explain and do, it will take long. Okay? Yeah, you can keep it here. Okay, we'll move to the next step.
Okay, then set up the high efficiency filament filter to the TR300 turbo unit.
Okay.
Place the HG filter into the filter cover. Ensure the HG filter label can be seen in the filter cover.
I don't know whether you have a filter. Okay. So this is the filter. Okay. You just have to push it in. So this label has to be visible through the window. Okay. Just slide in and make sure that this is visible through the window. One more thing to remember, always check for an expiry which is written here. Okay, here on the top. Now this is because you are not using it frequently like your N95. You might have used it 3 years ago and never touched it. Okay. So there are high chances that the filters are expired. Okay. Make sure that it is not expired. Assemble it. Again, assembly is just slide in. Okay. Let me check if I have a filter. There is filter? No, those are filter covers. Sorry. No, my filter, I've given it an ER. Okay. Anyways, so what do you do here is, again, you have to assemble the filter, okay, and the filter, after assembly, you have to hook it up. So if you see here, there is a small L shape, right? Yeah? So this is where you hook. You hook and then press on the blue side. So where you see the blue button, you press on that side. So it will give you an audible click. It says that it is locked, okay? Yeah, you can assemble it without the filter. It's okay. So hook and then press. Done, okay?
Take the charging battery from the charging station and press test to verify the charge. Fully charged means 4 to 6 hours to run.
Okay.
Time for the
I'll explain it. Okay. So what does that mean is, this is the charging dock. Okay. This is usually connected to a power socket. Okay. Now you press on the blue button, take the charged battery out, press test. So this is the test button. Okay. Test, and it will show you how much battery is remaining. Ideally, this should be fully charged. Okay. Now, if it is fully charged, it should give you 4 hours of runtime. Okay, this is fully charged. Okay, this is how it should look. Okay. Now, you hook it up to the machine. Again, there is a small hook, and press on the blue side. Okay, it locks. Yeah.
Then on and off, to turn the RT300 motor blower, press the power button on the top of the motor blower. The unit will be perform the self-diagnostic.
Okay.
Then the green power on the amber, the green power on, and then amber is showing low battery and the red is low flow LED.
Okay, so what does that mean is, the moment I press the switch on button, okay, the system will do a self-diagnostics. And how do I know that? It blinks 3 times. Okay. Now, each of this is having a indication, like this is battery, low battery, okay. The fan, which is the motor blower, that is, which shows that something is wrong with the machine, okay. And on and off button, it should be always green, okay. Now, okay, it blinked 3 times, right? It starts pumping out air, yeah. Now, how do we off it? Sorry, how do we off it? Yes. No, it's still fine. You can switch it on.
And the LED will flash 2 to 3 times. And
No, that's okay. No, how do we off it? No, I was just... Correct. You press twice, thrice, 5 times, 10 times, it will not go off, okay? Press and hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Okay? This is to prevent any accidental touch and then going off inside the isolation room. Clear? Yeah. Next step.
Then airflow check. Ensure the ball in the TR930 moves freely in the tube.
Okay.
And seal at the bottom end of the tube is placed. Rising with clean water may be held free a stuck ball. Allow the tube and ball to be dry prior to use.
Okay, so what does it say is, this you might have kept it for a couple of years or a couple of months, right? There is tendency that the ball is stuck, okay? So if it is not moving freely, just rinse it underwater, okay? Now, what is this called? This is the flow meter, okay? Now, what does it do? It measures the machine is pumping out enough air for you to breathe, okay? And how do we know that? The ball should be always above the mark here, okay? Now, for that, you switch on. You can on. Okay, switch on, then plug it here. Switch on, plug it. Yeah, just push it. That's it. That's it. Enough. It should be always above this level. This level. Okay. Now you can see it is always above the level, right? Yeah. You know what is happening?
Yeah, this one is loose.
This is loose. Anyways, you have to stick it somewhere. Yeah. Okay. Next step.
Then place it must be removed to allow the airflow indicator to be inserted.
That's done. Next step.
Then turn the motor or blower unit on the pushing and holding the power button. Run the TR300 for 1 minute to allow the airflow to stabilize.
The next step, actually.
Then 8.
Yeah.
Check the allow airflow alarm by stimulating
Okay.
a low airflow condition with the motor or blower. On removing the airflow indicator and tightly cover the outlet of the motor or blower with the
Okay.
palm of your hand.
I will explain it. So what does that mean is point 8, okay? It means, see, whenever you have something wrong with the machine, it will give you a warning here, right? But the problem with this is on your back, okay? And you are not able to see this. So you are purely dependent on alarm, okay? What is that alarm? It will give you a beep sound, okay? And for that, you have to stress the machine and make sure that the alarm is functioning properly. Okay, so for that, how do you do it? You stress the machine. This is how you stress the machine. You cover the motor blower mouth, okay, and stress it.
Are you sure it will not explode?
As far as I know, no.
Otherwise, escape.
Okay, you can hear this? Okay, and this is what it is showing, okay? It says that something is wrong with the motor. So if the moment you hear this, that means something is wrong with the machine. Okay, continuous beeping sound, try to move out of the unit. Okay. Now in real scenario, this has never come across. I think we have been selling here in Raffer for almost 10 plus years, I guess, 8 years plus. And there is never a complaint, okay. Reason being, it's just a fan inside, there is no too much of moving component. It's a high spin ratio fan, that's it, okay. Now switch off is press and hold, okay, yeah. Next step.
Breathing tube. Select an appropriate breathing tube.
Okay.
First insert the breathing tube through the disposable cover.
Okay.
Then insert the end of the breathing tube with the
Okay.
on fitting. That is two small prongs into the parallel slots in the air outlet
Okay.
of the motor or blower.
Okay, I'll explain this. So actually, for him, we don't have a breathing tube cover, okay? So the breathing tube, we don't have a cover for him, okay? But ideally, this is how the cover you will get, okay? Now, the only thing which you have to be familiar is how do you insert this, okay? Because usually the breathing tube cover is a little big. So sometimes you struggle. So the easiest thing which we found out is holding like this. 2 fingers, okay? And then do this, okay? You be creative. If you have a different way, try it. But this is, as far as we found, this is the easiest. Okay. And then tie it with this. Okay. So you tie it. Just have a couple of rotations. 3, 4.
Keep the cover on.
Good question. So why do we keep the cover on? If you see the tube, this is the reason for the cover to be on. Because there is lots of grooves. Okay, and it might be hard for you to clean. Okay, clear? Yeah. So twist it couple of times.
This is standard size.
That is the standard size, and it is stretched. It can be stretched double to its length. So if you really want to stretch it, this is how big it will become. Okay, and we need only from here till here, not more. Yeah.
Taller person.
Still, how tall? Like for example, this tall?
Yeah, but the thing is, you have movement inside. You will bend.
Yeah, still.
And everything.
Even we have to the this what you come out.
If you expect a very tall person, you can order this separate. There is an Excel version. Yeah, you can bring a belt at least till here. I mean,
You put up.
okay. Anyways, you will come to know when we wear it. Okay. Yeah. Next one.
Then perform hand rub of the glove and hand.
Yes. Perform hand hygiene. Yes.
Then
One more thing we have not completed. Sorry. So this has two ends. Okay. So there is one end with two pins. Okay. And the other end with two arrows. Okay. You can take to them so that they can see it. So these two is clear, but then these are the arrows. Okay. This here and here. Okay. You can see the arrows, right? Now the two pins, which we call it bayonet end, goes to the machine, which is this. So aligns with these cuts, twist it clockwise. Okay. Always ensure that you have twisted it. Okay. Otherwise it will come off. Okay. Lock it. Okay. And the other end, which is this end, goes to the head suspension. So this is called head suspension. It just clicks in. Okay. Now how do we remove it? You press on these arrows. Okay. So click, remove. Okay. It's like your vacuum cleaners, right? Yeah. Same. Next.
Then adjust the head suspension.
Okay. This is again important. Okay. Now this is the adjustment. You see these lines?
Yes.
So we press there and we adjust. Okay. So here. I press here and then I adjust. Clear? People in the back? Yeah. Now, whenever you do that, keep a 2 or 3 finger gap. Okay? This is to prevent pressure here. Okay? Okay.
PPE headache.
Yeah, because you'll be wearing at least 2 hours plus, right? 1 to 2 hours. So, I think yours will have even a cushioning here. So, this is even better. Okay? Yeah.
Then next step, insert the head suspension to the S605 hood. Ensure locking of the visor knob to have it secured.
Okay. Now, this is the most important step. Okay? Because this, unless you get the grip right, it will be hard for you to, assemble this. Okay? Now, 2 grips which you have to learn. One, for donning, you hold like this. This is the grip. From inside. Okay? Like a scoop and then inside. Okay? From inside. From here. Okay? Now, when we want to remove it, you change a grip to a little different, like this. Or like this. The idea is it has to be outside the band. Okay? One inside the band, second one outside the band. Now, when we insert, we grip from inside the band. Okay? Now, what we do is slide completely inside, put it completely inside. This comes out from here. Okay? Now, change the grip. You can insert it here. This is yours, sorry. We'll wait for him. Don't look here. Try to put this completely inside first. Okay? And then we'll adjust this later. Okay, hold this side now. Yeah. Leave this hand. Okay, hold like this. Whenever you hold this, hold it like this. Okay? Or if you're changing grip, hold it like this. A firm grip. Okay? Clear? Now it is okay, right? Okay. Now the final step is to lock it. Let me show to him so that he can come towards you and Doctor, I'll come back there. So this goes inside and lock. Okay. To release, you pull this and push out. This one, this. Here. Try here.
Inside, from inside, do I need?
Yeah, from inside. From inside. Hold and put it inside that. Okay. Okay, yeah.
There is both sides.
Yeah, it's on both sides, but try to do the one first and then show them. Okay, so this is the one. I don't know whether how far you can see this. So this goes inside and lock. Okay, to remove this, pull and push out. Pull this gently, push out. Okay, so it's on both sides. One more thing, whenever you get it brand new, there will be a liner like this. Try to tear it off. Otherwise, you will feel that your vision is not clear. This is not. It is blurry. Okay, so that means the liner is not torn off. Okay, so this is the lock. Yes, it's like the face shield. So here, this is the lock. This goes inside and lock. Okay, pull and push out. Pull gently, push out with this. This one. This goes inside and lock. Pull and push out. Okay. This is the one. This goes inside and locks. Okay. Yeah.
With one
Hold.
one hand.
Yeah. When you hold, no, hold it from this. Hold here,
Okay.
the base. Okay, and then put it. Okay, hold this. That's why you are not able to do it. Twist. Okay. It's in, right? Yeah. This one. So this goes inside and locks. Pull and push out. Okay. One more thing. So if you are not able to twist this, okay, try to twist with this hand. This moves. Okay. Yeah? Still no. Yes. Pull and then that's it. Okay. All of you have seen? Yeah? Okay. So it's on both sides. You have to lock on both sides. Okay. So lock. Okay. This side is lock, right? Change the grip. Change the grip to the other side and then lock. Okay. Now when you do this, don't do this. Okay. I know that everyone likes doing this, but what happens is, I'll show to the camera first. This end comes and hit here, like this. So it will not go in. Here. So it has a tendency to hit here. Okay, if you do this. That's why we say use this curve in your favor and then push it in completely. Okay? Yes, done.
Then remove the gloves and dispose of the red material waste.
Okay, remove the gloves, bin. Okay. We cannot put it in this bin, so I'll use here. Okay.
Then next follow the donning level for checklist.
Okay, so this is setting up is done. Okay. Now we'll go to the donning, and this was the lengthiest part of it. Okay. Yeah. This one. That's okay. This.
Then each step to be carefully followed.
General instructions are same. You can start with step 1.
Okay. First one, engage trained observer.
Yeah.
Then remove personal clothing items, change into surgical scrubs.
Assume that both of us are on surgical scrub. Okay. Yeah.
Then third, usually inspect the PPE resemble before donning.
Okay. So make sure that all the consumables are ready. Okay. For you to don. Okay. So I'll take this. This is mine. So for him, he has the kit, right? So he has to open it. You can open this. Just tear it. It should come out. Okay. This is not required. Okay. Yes. So these are your boot covers. Okay. Now, usually you get the coveralls like this. Okay. Now, when you get this, tear it from here, from the down. Okay. This is the front side, right? On the bottom, there is a cut. Okay. And tear it from there. If I try tearing it from here, it is hard, or else you need a scissors. Okay. So, tear it from this perforations. Okay. You can tear so that it is easy. See, with With the perforation, it comes clean. Okay? Yeah. This should go to the bin. And then once you open this, there is a booklet. You can discard this as well.
Just inspect the PPE.
Yeah, let him prepare the PPE first. We are still on the inspection of PPE. Okay. So he has the coverall ready, the boot covers ready, all the necessary consumables ready. Okay? Yeah.
Okay, then perform the hand hygiene with the alcohol-based hand rub
Yes.
and allow the hand to dry.
Yes.
Put on the full coverage shoe cover.
Okay.
Sit on the chair near the shoe cover.
Okay. So what I'll do here is we'll both don the shoe covers. Okay? Shoe covers. Yeah. These are, yes, yes. So we'll both don it, but then I'll not tell him anything. Let him don. Okay? And I'll also don. Let's see how does he do it without even informing anything to him. Okay? Yeah. Don't tie it, keep it like that, okay? Wear the other one as well. Because I'll tell you how to tie it, that's why. Okay. Okay, now he has donned it, right? Ideally, you should not be wearing shoes like this, okay? Because it has a tendency to hook up. Okay, one of us has done it right and one of us have done it wrong. Who has done it right and who has done it wrong? It's because I am the trainer.
Arnel is right.
He has done it wrong. What was the thing which he done it wrong? Okay. So, yes. Donning it is still okay, but then what you practice is what you'll do, okay? But the biggest problem is when you doff it. So we assume this is contaminated and you're walking around in the isolation room, you come back and contaminate yourself. Okay? So that's why we never, we always say never cross the legs whenever you're donning or doffing. Okay?
That's difficult, big tummy.
Sit down on the floor.
Okay, yes. Now, you have ties, right? So bring it front and then bring it towards the back. Okay? Do a tight knot. Okay. So front and then back. Okay, sorry. Oops. Done? Yeah, next.
Then put on the first pair of gloves.
Oh, okay. So put on the first pair of gloves. Yes. So these are the mediums. I still don't know whether we'll be able to don it, but we'll try. Okay, yeah. Next.
Then wear coverall. Make sure the inner gloves are tucked under the sleeves of the gown, leaving no skin exposed.
Okay, so you hold it like this, okay? Unzip it. Unzip from here. Okay, pull it all the way down. Yes. Then we do couple of folds. Let me take mine. So what you do is, as soon as you unzip it, okay, do couple of fold inside out, okay, like this. Okay. You can hold these if you want, if at all you feel that this is. Okay. Now again you sit somewhere which is ideally on a clean chair. Okay. Assume that this is our clean chair. Pull it. Just pull it enough that it crosses the heel. That's it. Don't pull it all the way up. Okay. Okay. Wait. You have to pull it. Pull it and cross the heel, like till here. Okay, and that as well. That's it. Okay. Clear? And this is medium, so probably I'm not sure whether it will fit both of us. Okay, one more thing. How do you know which size to select? You select always one size up. Okay, if you are wearing a medium shirt or t-shirt, try to take large. Okay, so it will be much more comfortable. Now, everyone knows how to wear a blazer, right? Okay, so bend and then do this. Okay, now you can only do this if it is loose. Otherwise, the bend and then you do it, it will tear. Otherwise, it will fit him, but then the problem is it will not be loose for him. Let's see. I know that medium will fit him, but then it will be tight.
You should be here.
Okay, so you pull the zippers up completely till the top. Sorry. Okay, lock it by pressing. Okay, and ideally there should be, pull it all the way up. Wear this. Yes, now you press on this.
Which one?
Here. On the zip. Like this. Yes, to lock it. Yes, that's it. Okay. Now there is a small adhesive liner here, okay, which you have to peel, okay, and then stick. So that will, yeah, but then you can keep it, it's okay. That's okay, don't pull it, it's okay, because, yeah. Okay, but then you get the idea, right? You paste it, and then if there is any splashes, it will not go in, that's the logic, okay. Clear? Now, if you remember, I was telling you that on the process of donning level 4, I will show you level 3, right? Now, what is level 3? Level 3 is nothing but you wear an N95 and a goggle all above this, okay? And finally, you put a pair of high-risk glove. That is level 3 on top of this, okay? So, on top of this, still here, okay? This is level 3. Now, coming back to level 4, we'll continue.
Then trained officer will hold the paper.
Mm-hmm.
Then battery pack the bat while the buckle and belt around the waist. Snugly then secured loose strap.
Okay, so hold it. You can buckle it. Okay. Done? Okay, one more thing which I wanted to mention is usually when they say that this should be under this, no? Yeah. If we are having enough size, okay? Yeah. So for him, if it is one size bigger, this should be ideally under it. But for me, it is small, okay? I should be wearing large, but this is medium. So by default, it should be like this, okay? Clear? If you have prescription glasses, you can wear it now, okay? Before putting this. Okay, now let me also wear it. So your buddy can come and assist you from behind, okay? And then you don this. Okay, one thing, whenever you don this, make sure that it is on your right side, okay? Now probably you can ask me, what if I'm a lefty? Unfortunately, there is no choice, it has to be on your right, okay? Because it on and off button is here, okay? Yeah, next step.
Then put on the second pair of gloves.
Okay.
Cuff shall be pulled over the sleeves of the gown.
There is no need to do handwriting again?
Over this, no. Because I think in your case, you can even don, this will not fit me, I know, even before wearing. Okay, I'll try to do a second glove with this. This is how it should be, but then the glove is small for me, so. Okay, this is clear, right? Yeah. If you're going to do a procedure, then probably you can do sterile glove over this as well. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, there will be 3 gloves. Yeah.
Take
Next.
the head top to the head.
Yes.
The head top over the head, ensuring that the head hand of the suspension around the forehead and that the edge of the faces in contact with the face.
Okay.
Under the chin, above the ear. Move
So-
down the outer jaw.
Okay, so you can pull here down, 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 down. Okay. He can do it. I mean, he has to do it. It's proper fit. Okay. I'm just doubtful whether he is having a complete fit. 1 second. You're having it resting on this? No, right? I doubt. Wait. I'm not able to feel it. Wait. Can I remove this? You have adjusted the hood already or not yet? This one?
Not yet.
That's the problem. Because if you remember, I showed how to adjust it, right? Oh, ideally, when you wear this, okay, let me try it. So when you wear this should be set like this, completely under it. That's the, now, adjusting this head circumference is very important. Otherwise, this will not sit on your head. Okay? You connect this, okay, from behind. Let me do it again. So you connect it, okay, and then switch on. Okay? 1 second. You have adjusted? Okay. Now put it on your head. You have already done?
Yeah.
Okay. Make it loose and then try to put it again.
Which one? This one loose?
1 second. Let me adjust it first. Yeah, that should be okay. Pull this out, down. Now it is okay, right?
It's okay.
Yeah. Now you connect. And then this is very small for him. This one. The gown. Okay. But this is proper, right? There is no problem. Yeah. Okay. Now you can ask him how does it feel. You're okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Is it good or better than the N95? N95? Which is better, this or N95? Breathing.
This one is
If you have tried it, it is much comfortable than your N95 to breathe. Okay? Yeah. Clear?
Panel, your spacecraft is ready.
Now, one more thing. Whenever you wear this and the machine is on, okay, you will have a muffled sound. Whenever someone is talking, it will not be very clear. Okay? It's not that we cannot hear you at all, but then it will be muffled. Okay? So what is ideal is you use visual cues. If you want him to come, you do some actions along with the voices. Okay? Yeah.
then train the observer will connect the paper to the head top.
Done. Switch on the paper, right?
Then a visual check time around the observer will instruct to maintain all areas of the body are fully covered.
So it is to ensure that everything is done correct. Okay? Yeah.
Then make some range of motion to
So try to bend, stretch and all so that it can be done. Okay?
then perform the hand of the glove hand before touching the patient.
Okay.
Then self-inspect of any visible contamination of the PPE, cuts or tear. If visible contamination found, you have to disinfect it with your PPE.
Okay. So right now downing is done. Okay. Now we are moving to doffing. I think. Yeah. Yeah. We are moving to doffing. Okay. We'll go attend the patient. Okay. And when we come out, the first step before even coming out is to check whether there is any visible contaminants. If there is any visible contaminants, use a cleanal wipe, clean it, okay? Use multiple wipes, don't use only one, okay? Try to clean and then take another one. Even though there is no visible contaminant, just try to clean it, okay? Then discard it, okay? Discard the wipe and the outer glove, both, okay? Discard the outer glove, okay? Put a new pair of, hand hygiene, put a new pair of glove, okay? And then we continue.
Then enter the docking area after receiving the clear signal from the trained observer.
Okay, so we check the, we ask the trained observer, are we ready to come in? He or she should be there to receive, okay? because the person will monitor us from now on. Okay. Yeah.
Trained observer shall inspect to assess for visible contamination
So again we will do a round.
of tier of the PPE before starting removal.
Yes.
Then perform hand hygiene over the outer glove.
Perform hand hygiene over the outer glove.
Then
Now you are in ante room. Okay. When we did the first, let's say, decontamination of the hands, we were inside isolation room. Now we are in ante room. Okay. Yeah.
then remove the outer gloves, taking care not to contaminate the inner gloves during the removal process.
Okay.
And discard on the right.
Left to
dustbin.
So remove the outer glove. Okay. Sorry, I have to keep it here only. We don't have a bin here. Okay.
Then inspect the inner gloves for any cut, tear or signs of contamination.
Yes.
Then perform hand hygiene over the inner gloves.
Yes.
Then train worker shall take the paper hose from the hood and turn off the system. When the paper unit is being held, it will be unplugged.
Okay. So you can turn this side. So what does it mean is disconnect the paper. Okay. Okay. Switch it off. Okay. You can read. Continue reading.
Then remove your hood.
One second. Okay. So we have not completed. One second. One second.
The back of the hood with both hands.
One second. One second. You can unbuckle this. Okay. And then hold it. Hold it. You keep this on the dirty tray. Okay. Now, in whole of these process, I am his buddy, right? I should be in level 3. Okay. Means I should be wearing N95 coverall, wood covers, gloves, everything. Okay. Okay. You can remove this as well. So how do we remove this? Okay. You can remove mine. So unbuckle. Okay. Switch off. He can support you from behind. Okay. And then you keep it for decontamination on the dirty tray. Okay. Now how do we remove this? You hold here. Okay. Pull it out. Keep it away from your face. Okay. So keep it away from your face. So again, I'll do it once more. Okay. And this is important. This is how it was, right?
Yeah.
Hold. Pull it out. Keep it away from your face. Okay. Now you remember there was a lock, right? Stretch it. Hold it by stretching. Remove it. Turn this side, not like this. Okay. Turn its opposite side. Remove from the other side as well. Okay. You have removed both the locks?
Only one. Now go.
Okay. Now you remember my second grip, right?
During this step, we don't need to wear a mask.
Yes, yes. My mistake. Correct. It's a good question and I messed up. Okay. Wait.
There's a area of
Correct. No, what is the next step? Sorry. You keep.
Then pull the hood away from the body.
Put.
Left hand grip and it will continue to confirm holding the right hand.
Okay.
Hold the head top away from the body in the right hand.
Yes.
Keep it on the tray.
For decontamination.
Yes, labeled dirty. Then remove inner gloves, taking care not to contaminate your bare hands and during removal process, and discard on the red label.
Assume that this is my bin. Okay. Okay, bin.
Then perform hand hygiene.
You can keep this on the tray. Okay. Perform hand hygiene.
Then put on a new pair of inner gloves.
No, remove this. 1 second.
Perform hand hygiene.
Put on a second pair of inner glove.
Pair of inner gloves.
Okay.
Then put on a fit tested N95 respirator.
Okay. I messed up. Sorry. Yeah. So that means doctor is very attentive. The moment he asked, I was thinking, I missed.
You did more night shift.
So like in this,
Yeah, which is correct. That's why the step is there. So ideally, we should be donning a N95. I don't know how far I can don this N95, but let's see. Okay. And it has to be your fit tested N95. Okay. You cannot wear any N95.
So after removing the food, you will immediately put it or?
Yeah, after removing the hood, because we will be manipulating this now. Okay, and this is assumed to be safe because it was inside your hood. From here till here, there was no contaminants anyways, right? So you can still touch it. Okay, clear? Now,
Then remove the head suspension from the hood and then dispose the hood in the red medical.
so this is what doctor was asking. How come you are touching it without a face mask or a respirator? Now, if you remember now, we do the procedure again. Remove, twist, remove, okay. Now this is my second grip, if you remember.
Yes,
From inside, sorry, from outside, okay. The first one was from inside, now it is outside, okay. Remove it. The neck comes out first, let me show you. Don't do this, this is for you, for that I can show you this. Okay, this comes out first. Ideally, it should be like this, pull out, okay. Pull out straight. But the logic here is, the neck comes out first, okay. This goes to the bin, okay. Let's put it in the bin, I'll collect it later. Okay,
Keep the head suspension on the tray for decontamination.
don't throw this, okay. This goes for, yeah, decontamination.
Then perform the hand hygiene over the inner gloves.
Yes,
Then remove the HE filter by opening the filter
okay.
cover.
So remove the HE filter, you press, okay, press on this blue, take out, hold by from the edges, okay. This you discard, okay. Assume that I have discarded it, I have to reuse it again, okay. In his case you don't have it, so it's fine, okay. And then assemble it back to the machine, okay, yeah. Next,
Then hold the filter from the edges, avoiding self-contamination.
done, that step is done,
Perform hand hygiene over the inner gloves.
okay,
Then remove
okay.
the coverall, pull it away from the body and
Okay.
roll it inside out until the waist.
Okay.
And then sit on the chair. Continue to
Ideally, what should be done is, okay, you can stop. I'll tell him what to do. Okay. So, your buddy ideally should be able to help you with this. So, this is the condition, right? So, he can touch here. Your buddy who's in level 3 can touch here. Pull it down. Okay. Okay. Ideally, it should not be this tight. Okay. Okay. Now, you can tear this and then unbuckle this, pull it down. Okay. So what should be done is, you know that there is a seal, right? You break the seal, okay, unbuckle this, okay, pull it. One stretch, you pull it. Now, as a buddy, you can touch it from inside, okay? So turn this side. So you touch inside, this is very tight. Okay. Pull out, okay? Hold it. Now he is touching inside, okay? So if someone can, yeah, you can pull it down. Should be like this, okay? And now you start rolling it, okay? Inside out. Start rolling inside out by touching inside, okay? Until the waist. Then you sit on your dirty chair. Now assume that we had a second chair which is dirty, okay? You sit and then still roll it down.
by only touching the inside of the cover.
I want to see how does he remove it, because usually if your coveralls are tight, it is a little hard to remove at that point. That's why you need always one size up. Okay? Yeah.
Bending is fine.
You need to reduce your belly, man.
Including the
No.
because if I roll it down. including-
That's what I was trying to tell. Okay? If your coveralls are small, then it will not come easily.
The thing is, even the
I understand what you're trying to say. But
boots will come out.
that's okay. You try to pull it out. But in ideal scenario, it should be like this. The shoe cover should be intact. Okay? But I know that for him it will be hard because I was thinking,
it's really difficult.
Once it comes, it goes in the bin.
Yeah, correct. Which what doctor said is absolutely right. Once it comes along with it, it goes to the bin. And anyways, you'll not be wearing.
You save your trousers then.
Okay, next.
Then perform the hand hygiene over the inner gloves.
Yes.
Sit on the designated chair and carefully remove the shoe cover by
Okay.
touching only one side.
So untie it. For him, he has a smooth removal, so it's okay. Otherwise, you do you do a flip. I mean, a fold inside out, and then you touch inside and then remove it. Okay.
Then
1 second. Yeah.
this was the shoe cover on the right medical waist beam.
Done.
Perform the hand hygiene over the inner gloves again.
Yes.
Then sit on the designated chair and clean your shoes with the disinfectant.
Wipes. We don't have it, so that means that you clean down. Okay. Don't do this.
Don't cross.
Yeah. Do this. Okay. Wipe it thoroughly, and the other one as well. Okay. Dispose. Okay. Yeah.
Then perform the hand hygiene over the inner gloves again.
Yeah.
Then remove the inner gloves, taking care not to contaminate your bare hands during the removal process.
Okay.
And then discard on the red medical waste bin.
Okay.
Then put on a new pair of inner gloves.
Put on a new pair. You don't have to do it because it is. You don't have an N95 now, so it's fine. Okay.
Then
Yes.
remove the N95 respirator with the gloves and hands. Sorry, gloved hand.
Okay. So you remove the N95.
With the gloved hand.
Yes. Discard it.
Then
Okay.
remove
Let's
the
see.
inner gloves, taking care not to contaminate your bare hands
Yes.
during the removal process and discard on the red bin.
Done.
Again, perform the hand hygiene with the alcohol-based hand rub.
Okay.
Turn around and try and observe, inspect for any visible contamination of the scrub.
Okay.
Exit the doffing area.
Take a shower at the end of the shift. Okay. Now there is one final checklist which says on decontamination. Okay. This one. Okay.
Okay, ensure the availability of dirty and clean trays, all used contaminated components of the paper to be stored.
Ideally,
in the tray.
these are on a dirty tray. If you remember, I was telling you we keep it on the dirty tray, right? Now, this will be always kept in a dirty tray, and there will be a clean tray. Okay. Now, whenever you are attending this, you will be in level 3, including N95 and the gowns. Okay, gowns, coverall, whatever you call it. Okay. Yeah.
Then perform hand hygiene with the alcohol-based hand rub.
Yes.
Don the gloves, apply the hand rub over the gloves.
Okay.
Remove the battery from the turbo unit and keep on the tray for the decontamination.
Okay. So, what does it say? Remove the battery, right? So, remove the battery. Okay. Keep it on the
Charger.
yeah, but before that you have to wipe it. So we don't have a wipe, but then wipe it clean except this pot. Okay, these copper pots. Okay, or gold color pots, I would say. Okay, leave that area, but then wipe otherwise everywhere clear. Do a 2 wiping. One, okay, discard the other wipe. I mean, discard that wipe and take a new wipe and wipe it 2 times. Okay, keep it for air drying. Okay.
Then open the filter cover carefully with one hand while holding the turbo unit by the another hand.
Okay.
The turbo unit on the tray for decontamination.
Okay, so you take this, don't wipe inside, okay, because this was already clean, okay. Ideal is you clean all around except these pins, okay. You can clean here, 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 but before doing that, this has to be out, okay. So the belts has to come off. Okay, and now you clean this thoroughly. Okay, you clean it all the way. Okay, and then keep it on the clean tray. Again, at least use 2 wipes. Okay, clean this as well. Okay, yeah,
And close the turbo with the filter cover.
yes. This is very clear, right? Because we are pressing on the blue side, right? Hooking is on the opposite side. Yeah.
Then perform the hand hygiene with alcohol-based hand rub.
Yes.
Then cleaning, detach the battery pack and breathing tube and headgear from the motor or blower.
Yes, done.
Inspect all parts for damage or other signs of excessive wear.
Okay,
Then replace all damaged parts prior to storage to the next use.
okay.
Then motor blower, clean the outer surface of the.
We have done that already. Yes.
Assemble the battery pack with the soft touch. Damaged in solution of water and mild pH neutral detergent.
But here we are using wipes. So I think the next step is it says that use a wipe. So if wipe is not available, you can use a detergent damp cloth. This is what they mean. Okay. Yeah.
Then next breathing tube. Remove the breathing tube cover by untying the cables. Discard the breathing tube cover in red.
Let me try this. I'll not be removing it anyways, but then for you to know, just pull it out. Okay. And then when you clean with a wipe, there is a tissue? No. Do this. Okay. Do this. And then 360, yes. Till this end. And then take another wipe, do the same. Okay. But I'm not removing it because we have a tendency to misplace this, and this is precious. Yeah.
Then the connection inside with the breathing tube with the water and
Done.
Then breathing tube can be
Immersed in water if at all is required.
used or stored air dry or dry by connecting to the motor blower and
Okay, so what does it say is if at all you want to clean it thoroughly, even the inside one, okay, the inside of the tube, you can dip it under water and clean it, okay? And in case if you want to dry it, connect it, switch it on, okay? So the air will be blown out through here and it will dry faster. That is what it means, yeah.
then head suspension. Decontaminated the head suspension throughout using the hospital approved wipes.
So wipes, clean it thoroughly, although this was inside and it is not contaminated. The area of contamination might be this side, so try cleaning this at the last, okay? From here you start cleaning and this is where you end, okay? And discard. And this you keep for in the clean tray, yeah.
Then next belt. Remove the belt from the motor blower.
Yes.
And wipe it with it clean. 2 wipes using hospital approved wipes.
So one, okay? And another wipe, 2, okay? And clean these. And this. So this can be the third wipe. Okay, so at least use 3 wipes here.
Then next perform the hand hygiene again with alcohol based hand rub.
Yes.
Then remove the gloves and dispose it in the
Done.
multi-waste bin. Then store the dried component at a clean and dry place.
Done. That's all. Okay. The full checklist was done.
Any questions? Don't forget your attendance in the QR code for your certificate.